Welcome to the Moral Story Squad!
Story time. Lina's Shell Song. Lina collects smooth shells for a seaside song. Lina gives big shells to the loudest players. Lina keeps the tiny cracked shell aside. A quiet crab asks if there is a shell for him. Lina says the cracked one might not sound good. The crab taps it gently and makes a soft tick-tick rhythm. Lina listens and hears it fits between the waves. She adds the tiny rhythm to the song. The whole circle follows the soft beat. Lina learns that every friend can have a meaningful part. Moral of the story. Being included means finding a part everyone can play. Story time. Arlo's windy blanket. Arlo spreads a picnic blanket on a breezy hill. Arlo says stones are not needed because the sky looks calm. Arlo runs to pick flowers for the table. A gust lifts the blanket and sends cups rolling. Arlo chases one cup toward the slope. A goat friend catches the cup with a hoof. Arlo gathers 4 smooth stones for the blanket corners. Arlo packs extra clips into the picnic basket. The next breeze only makes the flowers wiggle. Arlo learns that preparing early keeps fun from flying away. Moral of the story. Preparation is care for tomorrow's problem. Story time. Suki's red scarf. Suki wears her favorite red scarf to the leaf dance. Suki hears everyone clap for a deer's golden ribbon. Suddenly, Suki's own scarf feels ordinary. Suki tries to dance in front of the deer. Suki steps on dry leaves and scatters the pattern. The deer looks upset because the leaf stage is ruined. Suki stops trying to be noticed. Suki helps rebuild the leaf circle around the deer's ribbon. Suki asks to dance beside her instead of in front. Suki learns that cheering for a friend can make both hearts shine. Moral of the story. Jealousy shrinks when you celebrate a friend. Story time. Remy's missing acorn note. Remy delivers tiny acorn notes for the forest fair. Remy hears a muffled tap from inside one mailbox. Remy guesses the note is stuck and shakes the box. More acorns spill out onto the path. A ladybug taps 3 times from under a leaf. Remy stops guessing and listens. He finds the ladybug's note wedged behind the hinge. Remy uses a twig to lift it out gently. Remy sorts every acorn note back into the right pile. Remy learns that listening first can save extra fixing later. Moral of the story. Careful listening can solve what guessing cannot. Story time. Mona's dark tunnel. Mona knows the tunnel path to the mushroom classroom. Mona sees 2 younger moles waiting at the entrance. Mona wanted to hurry because she has the lantern. The little moles are afraid of the dark turn. Mona remembers being afraid on her first day. Mona draws 3 chalk arrows on the tunnel wall. Mona walks slowly and names each friendly root shape. Mona lets the youngest mole hold the lantern at the last turn. Together, they arrive smiling instead of shaking. Mona learns that sharing knowledge can turn fear into confidence. Moral of the story. Light grows when you share what you know. Story time. Yara's snowy shortcut. Yara carried warm buns to her grandmother's cabin. Yara spots a steep shortcut across shiny ice. Yara chooses it to arrive faster. The bun basket slides from her back. Yara buns roll toward a snowbank. Yara stops and checks the safe trail markers. Yara takes the longer path and gathers each bun carefully. Yara meets a rabbit who had avoided the icy shortcut too. Yara arrives later but with warm buns unbroken. Yara learns that careful choices can protect what matters. Moral of the story: shortcuts are not always kinder than the careful path. Story time. Toby's Leaky Dam. Toby builds a little dam for the pond race boats. Toby checks the big logs and feels proud. Toby ignores a tiny drip between two reeds. Toby launches the first leaf boat. The drip becomes a thin stream. The boat spins sideways and bumps the bank. Toby stops the race before more boats crash. Toby packs soft mud into the tiny gap. Toby tests the dam with 1 cup of water first. Toby learns that small checks can protect big plans. Moral of the story: good work means checking the small places too. Story time. Ella's Lost Lunch Pebble. Ella loses her shiny lunch pebble, used to open clam snacks. Ella searches the riverbank alone, and grows grumpy. A fish says it saw something sparkle near reeds. Ella says she already checked there. A crab offers to look under flat stones. A duck points to ripples near a root. Ella follows each clue and finds the pebble in moss. Ella opens the clam snacks for everyone who helped. Ella thanks each friend for one specific clue. Ella learns that gratitude names the help it received. Moral of the story: gratitude notices the helpers along the way.